Hello and welcome to the Unit 2 project. This one I think is going to be really fun. And if you watched my Unit 2 preview, then you know that I love talking about the Crusades. I think the Crusades are so dang cool. And I know that the discussion post that you just had was about the plague. And I feel like that's definitely a part of the Crusades, but there's so much more about the Crusades that you need to unpack and that you need to do some research on. So, this is kind of a choose your own adventure, and you get to decide what part of the Crusades you want to do. So you're going to tailor about what you want to do your paper on. You can do the cultural exchange, how the Crusades facilitated the transfer of ideas, technologies, and traditions between the Islamic world and Europe. The economic impact, how the Crusades influenced trade networks, urban growth, and or European economics, the political transformations. What role did the Crusades play in shaping monarchies, feudal systems, or the papacy? Religious legacy. How did the Crusades affect Christian Muslim relations or share the religious ideologies in Europe and the Middle East? Or you can break down a specific crusade, focus on the first, third, another crusade to analyze its cause, effects, and outcomes. Last summer, I got the unique, incredible, amazing opportunity to go to Turkey. And one of the things that I was looking forward to the very most in Turkey was visiting the spice market because the spice market was a huge part of the Crusades, and part of the cultural exchange, part of the economic impact, and all of that. Because all of a sudden, these people from Europe who were used to bad tasting food could have good tasting food, and they had it, and it was amazing, and yeah, they loved it. They loved it so much. And so it was exciting for me to see those things from the Crusades in real life. So you're going to choose a focus, and then you're going to have research requirements. Now, research is one of my very favorite things to do. Okay, so I've given you a bunch of different resources that you might want to look at. And there are others as well that you could look at as well. Okay. There are interactive websites, there are additional tools, there's a ton of stuff. Oh my goodness, the British Library. That I could spend my life at the British Library, you guys. Seriously. It's got amazing stuff. The Smithsonian has amazing stuff about everything, okay? So then what I want you to do is kind of structure your essay. So you're going to have an intro, which is going to be 100 to 150 words. Begin with a hook. So like a quote, question, or interesting fact about the Crusades. Provide some background information on the topic that you chose, and then end with a clear thesis statement that presents your argument. So the Crusades were not just a series of military campaigns, they were a turning point in the global cultural exchange as they introduced Europe to scientific advancements, new trade goods, and architectural innovations from the Islamic world. Okay? Body is going to be 600 to 650 words. This is where you present the historical background or context analyze key developments, discuss the long-term impacts, go through and do it sequentially and logically. All right. And make sure that you use topic sentences to guide each paragraph so that you can have a smooth flow of ideas. Okay. And then your conclusion is going to be 50 to 100 words. Summarize your main points, reflect on the significance. A good conclusion would be by bridging diverse cultures. The Crusades laid the groundwork for the Renaissance and the Age of Exploration, reminding us that even in conflict, the exchange of ideas can shape history. Something like that, okay? For 800 words, 12-point double spaced, include your title at the top and your name, MLA citations for the works cited page. So you will be graded on your thesis and focus points, your depth of analysis, your use of sources, your organization and structure, your MLA and works cited, and your grammar and mechanics and style points as well. Okay? I am super, super excited to read these papers because the Crusades is a big deal, and it brought up a lot of new things in the world at this time. So I'm excited to see what you decide to come up with and what you do.